What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench. Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. I'm building still. I'm still on my Chaos Legionaries. I'm still on there, but I'm 7 in. I'm 7 in. So I've got 3 to go. I usually get 1 built in one of these sessions. Then maybe I can build one after the session. And then maybe there'll be another session, a final session to get them finished. I don't know. But I'm quite happy with the ones I have built. I've just finished building that guy there. Actually, let's go to the bench. I'll show you him properly. But before we do, make sure you get your glues, brushes, paints, models, whatever you need to, get going with your session. Sort yourself out, tea, coffee, whatever. I got coffee, and I'll be plugging in another light actually just to make it a bit brighter. There we go. Right, let's get to the bench. So there he is. Let's zoom out slightly. Little fella. There he is. His gun. It's sort of like a little mini gun, isn't it? Like a mini bolt gun thing. But that's the last one I built. And yeah, that was really really good. Right, so how close in do we want this? About there, I would say. So I've got my instructions now. Be looking for the next one, and that is this one here. How interesting. How interesting. Now, we're looking at number 20 and 21 for the legs. I've still got 3 sprues worth of things here, of parts, so I need to keep looking through them. This is I'm not just looking for legs, I'm looking for number 135. There it is, which is his backpack. He's got a backpack on the go already here somewhere. At least I thought I had. How bizarre. I definitely had a backpack. I cut off the sprue last time. Where it went, I have no clue. That's bizarre. That is very, very bizarre. But I'll worry about that later, as and when. So, yeah. Oh, I must have glued that one to him. That must have been his. Yeah, that's alright. I'm not missing anything. Right, back to reality. Back to the legs. And what did we say? 20 and 21. There's 20 for the legs. And 21, like his back. But well, that's alright. We'll we'll cut out number 20 first. And then we can tidy that up a bit. Now, I've got to be ultra careful here. The reason I've got to be ultra careful is because I cut my thumb yesterday. Cough again. I cut my thumb yesterday. I was cutting towards me like I do, like I'm about to do now. And of course, the knife slipped and slashed my thumb. My fault. Bled a little bit, not too badly. I've certainly had worse accidents whilst hobbying. I've had some very blood for the blood god moments, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But overall, I've had a pretty safe run of it all, really. Now I'm going through mold lines now and thinking, right, well, I'll do the best I can, and I just know that in a different light of day they'll show up like a sore thumb. Well, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Last episode I was talking about I mentioned that I got a Kill Team box set, the latest one, and said I was going to look out for the slightly older one with the orcs as well. Well, I found one, put bid on it, got into a little bit of a bidding war. I let it go in the end because I thought, no, it's just getting stupid. It's just getting crazy. Yeah, I'd like it, but I'm not paying silly money for it just to beat somebody else to the punch. Nah, you can have it. I've got plenty to be getting on with. Okay, let's get some glue on this bad boy. Make sure it's yep, it's all flowing well. There we go. There. Now that has got to dry quite well before I get the next bit. But we're pressing on. So we want number 130. Oh no, we want number 21, don't we, for his back? We haven't missed that, have we? 21. I hate to think it was on another part. Well, I'm gonna. Can't see that, but I can see 133, which is his backpack. So I'm going to snip that one off the sprue. This is good. I'm getting another on the bench done. It's Sunday evening. Ordinarily I wouldn't be able to because I'd be having to go to bed early because getting up for work. I know I've still got to get up for Dylan to walk him, but that said, he seems to know, when I'm not working, that he seems to be getting used to the fact that, well, they're not working, he's probably going to lay in another hour. So he's okay. As long as I let him out. I let him out for a wee this morning at 5 o'clock, and we were good then until 6:30. So that's a result. So yeah, normally up at 5. It's like working for the bakery again. File that down. That's good. So that's his backpack for when I do find number 21, is it? 21. We want 21. Oh, there it is. 21. I have found it. Just cutting it out. There we go. Okay, so just got to tidy up the sides of this one. Good. So that's just good. I've got tomorrow and Tuesday off of work, which is great because it'll be a nice short week. Looking forward to that. And next weekend we've got it's an event on here called Grove is in the Heart, celebrating the old Grove nightclub. They used to play like 80s music and that sort of thing, and it's really, really good. It's more nostalgia, I love nostalgia. It's just great. I was having an interesting conversation with my wife about nostalgia earlier, actually. Trying to ascertain when it was exactly I got nostalgic. and I'm thinking it was round about in my 30s. Okay. Right, this goes on there. Yep. Yeah, it's around about in my 30s, I think. So I don't recall being that nostalgic in my 20s. I mean, everybody's a little bit nostalgic to a certain degree, like when we moved to Plymouth when I was a kid. Obviously, I was nostalgic for I missed my friends here and, all that sort of stuff. And I had to try and make a new life, a new start, which, as any kid that moves to a new town or city knows, is not easy. It's just not. But I don't think it was till I was in my 30s, really, that I started really reminiscing about old days. I mean, I reminisce over sometimes I spent in Plymouth. It's not all Seaton nostalgia. It's when I was growing up in Plymouth as well, like my D&D group, the whole computer thing. That was very nostalgic to me. So I experienced that in a large way. Just have my coffee. I'm at a willow bark tea, and I just made coffee in the same mug because I thought, well, I'm okay with it being in the same mug. I can still make use of the properties of the willow bark then, do you know what I mean? Alright. There we are. So that's that. Got his backpack on. Look at that. Woohoo! Right, now I'm going to work out what the heck I want him to be holding. Yeah, I think I'd like him to hold a gun, a pistol, and a chainsaw. But first of all, I'm going to need a chest plate. 22. 22 chest plate. Oh, there we go. Loads of lovely detail on these. Cut these out. I might move the camera up slightly. Yeah. Now, just got the sides to clean up on these where his arms are going to go. Oops, tidy that bit up, file that bit down. That's good. Ooh. There we go. I love this gluing stuff. Do you know, I've got this new, what do you call it? Kill Team starter set, yeah. And it says it's push fit. Now, I'm not a fan of push fit. I'm still going to want to glue them. So, I mean, I've used push fit models before. I've ended up gluing them. I've done it with my Necrons. I don't know, I just prefer to glue. And that's part of my enjoyment as well. Part of my hobby. I like to glue things, to build them. Oh, right. So. 25, 26. 25 and 26. 25, there it is. $26, how's that then? A sword of some description. Chainsword. Oh yeah. I'm just looking at the sprue here. It's 2019 Games Workshop Limited. 2019. So 5 years old, but still pretty good. So the other sprue I had for my Berserk is a lot older. I don't know what's going to be happening with Chaos Marines in regards to whether they'll ever be Primaris Chaos. And I don't know, will any of them ever go over to the Chaos? I can't answer that, but I would have thought yes, they would. Personally, I would have thought yeah, they would. Right, where's my brush? I'll just use that one. Right, time to put, here's the right arm on. This is an easier way of putting his arms on, because he's not holding on like a rifle or anything. I'm going to wiggle the arms around too much, but you know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. Yeah, nostalgia is a funny thing. Well, you guys know I've got a whole nostalgia shelf, haven't I? So I was looking into it. Apparently nostalgia affects, in some studies, it affects men more than women. I would say they haven't done enough research on it yet, but make sure I've tidied up every aspect of these arms. Because although I'm putting on shoulder pads, that doesn't always cover up like the elbows and things. Okay. Just holding his arm on. A bit. Right. Yeah. That's good. That works. So, we are going to need a head and some shoulder pads. Head is going to be the easiest thing in the world. No heads on there. Any heads here? Seem not. Right, head. I'll use this one. Like a double horned thing. Right. Okay. That's slightly out of the way. Okie dokie. Gotta be ultra careful not to break the horns on this dude because it looks a bit precarious, as they say. I'm just going to use the file to get rid of the detritus. I'm not going to try and cut it or snip it with the knife. Too dangerous. That seems to be working quite well. So guys, what are you working on? Are you building or are you painting? That's a question for you. And what are you building or painting? Yeah, 2 questions. Are you building or painting, and what are you building or painting? And or painting, I should say, probably. Right, let's pop some glue on his neck. Yeah, that's looking good. Badass. Now, going to have a sip of coffee. Okay. Shoulder pads it is then. Okay, so where are we here? Some shoulder pads, yeah. Left shoulder pad, let's have a right shoulder pad. Right, so left shoulder pad, they're only secured to the sprue in one place, that's good. Alright. Glue goes on there. I think it's interesting how Chaos Marines don't have Primaris. The Primaris Marine apparently is just about a match for a Chaos Space Marine. Just about. I don't know about that, but that's what I read. Because Chaos Space Marines they're harder than normal regular Space Marines. Like a normal tactical Space Marine, say, would be no match for a Chaos Marine. No, that one's done. He's done. He's looking pretty sweet, I would say. What time have we got here? 26 minutes. Yeah, boy. Oh, let's press on. Let's press on. Let's press straight on. Right, quick. Next one. Next Marine. 10 and 11. Leg says 10. It's really good to get these built, you know. Can't wait to go through what painting scheme I'm going to have. I'm obviously thinking black and gold. Black, gold and white, maybe. Black, gold and yellow. I don't know. Black, gold and red. That's a tough one. Maybe black, gold and red. Yeah, maybe that'd be a good choice. Black, gold and red. Okay. Damn it. I didn't see that. Bit of detritus there. Try again. Stick onto the base. Right, so that's 10. Right, we now need 11. Another back to his front. So looking for 11. 11, anyone? 11. There we go. Got it. I found it. Yeah. So it'd be like Chaos Space Marine Legionaries Part 2 or something. I'm gonna have a look at what I've got done so far at the end of this video anyway. Just to kind of see where I'm at. So I'll tell you what, the weather-wise, it's cloudy today, right? Oh, it just got dark so quick, unbelievable, and it's been a bit chilly as well. Despite what like the weather app says, it seems chillier in the house, and the heating kicked in. So, you know, thermostat temperature, it said, you know, well, it's colder in here than it is what you've got on your thermostat, so the heating will kick in, you know. Just pop some glue on there. There we go. Yeah, so the heating has been on, so we're in the warm, at least. We're in the warm. Goodness knows what it's going to cost us, though. You know, goodness only knows. I've been trying to do my tax form on YouTube. It says I've got to do something on my AdSense, and I've gone through it with a fine-tooth comb. I've resubmitted the form, you know, make sure my address is okay, and it's not. It just says I still have something I need to do, and I'm like, what? It's not telling me. It's really bizarre, but oh well. I can only try again 24 hours later to see if it's updated anything. Maybe it takes a while to update, I don't know. So bizarre. Right, number 12 is going to be his chest plates. Number 12, there we go. There we go. You know, I think these sprues are all going to finish like around about the same time. I'm going to keep the spares for this one because I might get another box of them to build some more. I think they're awesome. Abaddon will be very proud. Because he's the man. Right. Back to the old liquid poly. Liquid poly. Da, 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 da. There we go. He's coming on really well, actually. I suspect it's going to slow down after I've done his backpack, which is number 132. And the reason it's going to slow down is a bit because... Let's just move that around to there. He's going to have finicky arms. 132... Did you say 132? Have I already cut that one out? Well, I would say so. What's the last one's backpack? Well, I've only got 2 backpacks left. So do you know what? I'll just cut it out. Blow it. Blow it. I don't care. But yeah, I may get another box of these bad boys. Try a little bit of simple conversions. That's what I like. I've always liked about plastics. Doing your own conversions, you know. Ooh. There'll be another video to download on the old laptop once I've done this. What time have we got here? 35 minutes. That ain't bad, is it? That ain't bad at all. I'm looking at some of the things that can go on the back of... on the top, sorry, of the backpacks. Maybe. If not, these could possibly go on a tank or something, couldn't it? I mean, these skulls look pretty cool hanging off of this, but course they don't know. Maybe it'll work if I file this down enough. I'm sorry for my silence. It's just I'm struggling to place where I want to put this. There's no definitive area for it to go, so I'm just gonna hold it on and hope. Just holding it in place in the hope that this will take. And if it does, it will look really cool. If it doesn't, then meh. That is actually looking alright. That looks alright. Now the only thing is, I'm looking at this. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I'm looking at this thinking, 13, 14 and 15. 3 bits to get his arm on. And how can his chest plate be 12? Oh, I've done it. That's why. 13, 14, 15. 13, 14, 15. Well, there's 14. Fourteen, 15, 13, 14. Well, there's 13. There we go. Oh, of course. The obligatory drop it on the floor technique. Aha. I haven't had to endure that for since the last episode. Right. Okay. Well, first off, let's clean up this piece here. So not only am I electing to do a finicky two-part bit for the arms, I'm electing for a 3-part bit because it's the way I roll. Why not? Oh, Yesterday I dipped all, well, I've put all my Dark Vengeance box set into their second acid bath. Not acid bath, acid bath. What am I talking about? I was totally in another place then. Dettol bath. I haven't dealt with acid bath since I worked in circuit boards. Anyways. Let's have a look at the picture. Try and see something. Of where this is going. Okay. Right. Right. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Right, okay. If I glue this bit in, that should only make it then, if it dries, that'll just make it a two-parter. As opposed to a three-parter. Right, okay. Let's put it on then. Get it on here. Let's get it on. Yeah. Oh, holding these bits in place. Looking good, actually. Could I manipulate that just a little bit? Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. That is it. Look. How he's holding that. Oh, I like that. That was no easy feat. Wow. Let's get ahead on that one. Ooh. Shall I have helmeted, unhelmeted? Unhelmeted. Sometimes the unhelmeted ones are really cool. A bit like Bane, don't they? There. Yes. Oh, be mega careful with this one. his head in there. Let's get his shoulder pad on. He's going to have that shoulder pad. I have decided putting a shoulder pad on also hides a multitude of sin, doesn't it? Oh, come on now. Come on now. Yeah. Oh yeah. That could be my best effort yet. So I'll put that one on, I think. Yeah, so going back to the nostalgia thing, so let's talk. I do get nostalgic for Plymouth eras as well. Like I say, the whole computer thing. And certain of my, old school colleagues, associates. I won't call them mates as such, because we never stayed in touch, sadly. And that's just much my fault as theirs. I mean, a couple I have stayed in touch with, and I'm grateful for that. Because we, actually, both of them are, I would say, as nostalgic as me. Oh, look. Yeah, I'd say they're as nostalgic as I am. 51 minutes, I'm going to end it here. I'm taking my glasses off. I'm popping my cover back on the knife. Just going to pop the glue lid on. So, let's have a look then at what we've got here. Zoom out. So I've got all these here now. Actually, put them in the back. Yeah. And these two here, I've got one more to do. Yeah. And then we're a full squad. Yeah. And it's looking good so far, I think. I'm going to... did I finish my coffee? No, I didn't. Ooh. It's not decaf. Sorry, it's not caffeinated, so it's decaf, so it's not making me hyper. But anyway, that's what I've done so far. I've got one left to do, and then I'll do another little showcase of them, and I'll do a showcase of them properly, because they'll be all drier and easier to handle then as well. So yeah, let's cut back to me. So thank you ever so much for joining me on this On the Bench. I got two Space Marines done. I was only expecting to get one done. I think I'm getting a little bit faster with the process as I've gone through it. Now I've nearly finished them, but hey, I might be getting another box of them sometime in the future, and I'll build them differently, because there are options on them. It's just the positions that aren't as posable. But excuse me, I think I do prefer them overall to the older ones. I just miss the posability factor. That's all. You've got options, just not in the posability so much. I think you could have, if you were clever with it, and used a bit of ingenuity. But anyway, yeah, that's that. Thanks ever so much for watching this part 2 of my Chaos Space Marine Legionnaires, and I'll see you on another video. Bye for now. Bye bye.